Now, really quick for you guys to answer. How many words do you know? How many words have you memorized in a foreign language? How many words can you actually recognize and say for yourself that you actually understand them? There's a way for you to find out. And before I go any further into this video, just want to give you a first shout out to everybody watching this. Have you following to the videos? Thanks a lot. We're growing slightly but surely. I just want to share some other tools for you guys to indulge in your memorization and comprehension of a foreign language, especially English. And without further ado, let me jump right into one simple topic here, and very common, by the way. It has been not that popular ever since I first laid out on this, but it turns out I should bring this up to your attention, guys. When you learn a foreign language, especially English or any other Japanese or Chinese, there's always the need for you to increase your vocabulary, because without words, you're gonna put it all together into a thread, and without putting it all that info there, you're not able to describe, convey meaning. Of course, grammar is one of the canvases for you to put everything together, be able to articulate yourself properly. However, without the words, without the actual components that make up a sentence, you're not going to be able, absolutely, there's no way for you to convey a message. And which is why I'm going to bring out all of this division of columns and categories here. As you may already know by now, the Common European Framework, the CEFR, states that there are different levels of comprehension and complexity and proficiency in a foreign language, whether it can be from Japanese, Chinese, and they have already come out with this as to provide with a rough estimate as to what it's like to sound fluent or have a mastery of the foreign language. There are people who even break the scale, but that's besides the point of this video. If you look closely here at the photo I'm sharing with you right now, then it could be the A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1 and C2 levels of English language. These are international recognized. You may already be familiar with this right now. These are quite pervasive in the year 2024. The point of this video, though, is that for every single one of these categories, there's actually a level of vocabulary approximating to 700 words being the minimum to the 16,000 words as the top max words you can actually memorize or use and assimilate for you to actually be labeled as C2 or mastery. I beg to differ. There's so many varieties of other theories regards to this subject, but I just want to drop some wisdoms here and there so you guys can do your own research. So let's gonna go over this really quick before we go any further down the rabbit hole in today's video. I promise to keep it short, guys. So A1 beginners, so on, so pretty much in a very basic level of English language, and this person has a vocabulary approximating 700 words, and they could be around 100 hours of study time, simple language to use. A2 pre-intermediate is somebody who approximately has a command of 1,500 words, and that knowledge had already been assimilated after going through 180 to 200 hours of study time. B1, on the other hand, is someone who has already assimilated around 2,500 words with approximately 400 hours of study time, and B2 is operating intermediate level, someone who has already probably recognize and is able to produce and recall words from maybe around a range of 4,000 with approximately 30 hours of 600. And C1 and C2 are pretty much on the top categories. C1 being 8,000 words, C2 16,000 words. As you can see, the number of words for each one of these may double by each one of the categories. So the point here is, how do you know, if you speak the language, Chinese or any other one, how do you know how many words you already have learned over the past few years since the very first day you have your language lessons? That's the question I used to ask myself. Like, is there an actual test for this? And there was, and people would just say, well, as long as you're able to pass the TOEFL, the TOEIC exam, you're able to identify whether or not you're somewhere around that range. Is only provided with a rough estimate. However, in this video, I want to show you a tool which I have used for over a few years now. And let me tell you guys, there's no right or wrong here, but it's the only way for you to gauge and gain an overall understanding on what it's like to manage your own repertoire of words and how you may probably have to increase that threshold of words, because like I said, the higher the number of words that you already have on your disposal to use, the higher the complexity of the sentences you may eventually have to create. And you have plenty of more words at your disposal to describe and summarize the topic, whichever might be the case. So without further ado, I'm going to share a tool with you, which I have already used for quite a while now. And this can be found on your Microsoft stores if you're on the computer, or also Play Store if you are an Android user, and the same goes for iOS. The name of the app is Word app, learn English words. So pretty much you just have to download it here, pull it up on the screen. And once you pull it up on the screen, you're going to be able to see another screen here, which is the one I'm going to be able to show you. And this little guy right there, guys, this little screen over there, it's the gateway to your higher proficiency that's coming out in terms of vocabulary. So apparently I don't have an account with this one. They removed me, but I'm gonna have to create one for you guys. So let's dive in and just take you through steps to create your account on WordUp. So we're gonna stick to American English, and let's say I'm somewhere around, let's say I'm a A2 for the sake of this account. We're gonna be signing up just pretending I'm a low level student. Select age, I'm over 18, of course, and I'm native speak Spanish, my native language, and I just want all of these to be reflected. The meaning of the words, the preferred language is going to be in English, of course, and I just want to mark all of these three. Professional for English and whatnot. Choose exams. Let's say TOEFL, TOEIC. Let's choose all of them, PTE. And well, pick my profession. Let's say I'm an accountant, just for the sake of it. And furniture, geography, and fruits are going to be my major topics of choice. My subject matters here. They say that the perfect vocabulary for your life means 16,763 words. I'm going to stop here for a second. So as you can tell, the more you're able to customize and prepare yourselves by choosing different options from the very beginning as you're logging into the app. It provides you a rough estimate of how many words you're going to have to set out on a journey to learn so you can actually get to the destination you're flying upon. So they say that for someone who's an accountant, I should know pretty much a jargon of around 954 words, and SAT 63 special words and essentials are one. Now this is pretty much like my personalized curriculum they have created for me. I'm gonna just carry on and continue over here, and this is also the translation of the app, what it's used for and whatnot. I'm gonna skip over that one as well. We don't need it. That's just a little bit gibberish. I don't need that. And also this app comes with an app within the AI deep learning. You can chat with some of the AI celebrities. So it could be a president, it could be Jennifer Lopez, anybody. I'm gonna stick to Ronaldinho. Any random character. They're customized to language models, and they can pretty much be a cartoon, musicians, anybody. You can chat with them, but that's a paid feature for the premium account. I'm gonna say my progress. Start with an email. I'm gonna be signing out with an email account really quickly. I'm gonna put all this information in for you guys to take a look really quick. Stay tuned. Sure, that was quick. I already filled it out with my personal data. I'm going to be clicking on next, and possibly this is going to be created on my account. They say the emails already registered with WordUp before. Well, that's pretty good, so I don't need to sign up for all of that. So I'm going to try to log back in. Stay tuned, guys. Yeah. All right, return to the main screen. I just logged in with my Gmail, and then I'm gonna be prompted to enter one of the pins that was sent over to my Gmail account. So I'm gonna be logging in right now, and just add the code. Well, give me one more minute. Oh God. Hmm. Well, for this one activity, I'm going to be logging into my Gmail, and then going to be copying the one ping number I just received over there. Going to put it over there, and just going to paste it, and I'm going to be able to log into my actual account. So just so you know, guys, going to get a first glance what I've been doing for a while now. Well, I don't have any plans for right now. I'm not gonna even have any ideas on why I'm gonna have to pay for this thing. It's like basic. I'm gonna restore, not even gonna restore my purchases and anything like that. I'm gonna carry on. Just feel free to go around and play with this app, guys. There's no right or wrong. So let's say there are 20 words to review today, which means I'm gonna have to pick out where I left off a few years ago. And so far, I have like 623 words, and my progress is decreasing by the double because I've never used that for a long time now. So that said, let's go over here on top of the app. And as you can see, there's like the night theme and the light theme. And recently over the years, this app has increased in productivity and also visuals due to the increase, I mean, the rise of artificial intelligence and video editing and whatnot. It's pretty cool. So what I recommend to go, guys, check this out. Yeah, usually you can see here the number of words that I had personally uncovered myself. That's number 8,985 words, and there's probably a number around 7,500. 7,750 words and 16 that I'm learning and to learning that I'm yet to pretty much assimilate into my mental lexicon is 1,219 words. As you can tell, here you have a tool which allows you to manage and see for yourself what is it you're lacking in the number of words that you have already been, well, taught yourself over the past few years since the very first time you had your English class or Chinese or whatnot. Just so you're aware, this is only currently available in one language, which is English. But just so you're aware, so many more words that are pervasive. Even though it's not a perfect tool, it can actually manage your learning in a way that is more systematic, and you have a little bit of more, and you get an overview of where you're at and where you need to go and what route to take. So usually when I go around here, is that I like to check my progress here on this icon right there. And you can pretty much compete with people. You can share this link over to your friends. You can create a league and compete against each other to find out who is the one who's spending most of the time with these apps. And apparently it's a ton of people here, which I never would have thought they would have been spending time on this. Like 74 minutes, 34 minutes. Man, I never thought they would have been doing this for a while now. Apparently they stopped. It's already been between. Well, like, apparently this is like very recent. I never thought they would have done this week. So I'm very much on the bottom. Well, I'm really happy they've been keeping out with this for a very long time. You can just type on nearby people and whatnot. You can practice with dialogues. Like I was telling you, this is a customized AI tool that was integrated into the app as well. You can choose a character, let's say like Ronaldo, and you can chat with them in real time with their own personality has been adjusted to a language model. Ask me anything you like. Hi, brother. And it's very much a chat. The guy's talking to you. Always is not for free. There's a limit to how many chats you can send to this one guy as a trial. And well, it depends on what who you want to speak to. I mean, and the jargon they wish to use and whatnot. Let me just ask a question here. Like, how much money you got? That's exactly what you're gonna be asking. This you turn on the microphone. This is pretty much a mobile app. It can be on your iPad, but I just put it out here on my computer, Microsoft Windows, so you guys can take a closer look on what I'm saying, what I'm doing here in real time, bigger screen possibly for you. I'm gonna ask a question to Ronald. How much money? I'm gonna put it over here. How much money you got? I mean, it's almost as if I'm chatting with somebody in real time. Well, and then the guy's telling you, I prefer not to discuss my finances, but I can tell you about my career if you'd like. Well, anyway, so you can choose any character, celebrity from anyone, like Charlie Chaplin, Thomas Jefferson. You can add new characters to Albert Einstein, Ronaldinho, and whatnot. There's a variety of others for free, but there's plenty more. This is Go Fantasy Chat as well. The discovery section, there's a review section, which pretty much gives you random tests or words that you probably haven't not even thought of or chosen before, and you have to choose each one of them. There are corrections in real time. There's feedback. There's practice and all of that. I mean, dude, what else can I tell you? Just go for it. Check it out. You can review tomorrow. You can schedule when do you wish you seeing this word again recurrent in your tests here that you're going to be provided to. And there's also a bunch of other examples, videos, references. No other way for you to get lost while learning vocabulary here. You can choose by categories, whether there's outstanding sections, which means there are weighted to be taken challenges, and there's completed sections, which you have none. And there's also the practice and the progress section. There's also another tool I want to show you here, which is integrated within this one, which has the vocabulary section, which is a huge dictionary, which you're going to be seeing in just a moment. I'm just looking it up. They have changed the interface drastically so much. So you're going to go over here, which says continue. When you tap on continue, you're going to see a bunch of other squares here, which it states the range in which you are at currently. I am at the range 601 and 700. And pretty much the way you go around collecting words and recognizing whether or not you're currently able to incorporate this into what's yet to learn, or set it aside something you have already assimilated before. And well, previously, I thought it would have been different, but they have changed completely the imagery due to artificial intelligence. They have been creating their own automatically. So impairment is a word I personally know what it is. It's pretty much the inability of doing something, damage or weaken in some other way. So I already know this. So every time you click on that button on the right, it says already now, it's going to be logged in to the squares below as part of your record, and it's going to be skipped and taken as one of the words that you already know. It's going to be put on the profile, and it's going to be keeping a tally how many words you already learned by every time you click on this bottom. When you click on this one, on the purple one, it states that you're not on say wavelength as in the app, meaning that this is a brand new vocabulary you have to incorporate into your lexicon. It's going to be highlighting in purple in the circle range down here below. Terminology is somewhere already I'm familiar with. Authorization is somewhere I'm familiar with. Appendix of something, outflow as well. All of these is brand new for me. So apparently I already passed through one range, and that's a range of 600 to 700. And there's another one turnover as well. All of these words can be tapped on. They can also elaborate on these. They show a bunch of videos and references, examples. Man, this app is complete for anybody who may be interested in learning this. You can switch it up to Spanish or English if you like to see the overall tag view of all of these words. And I mean, the user experience is plenty enough. If you want to check the categories and range that I've gone through, and well, it's quite a bunch, because since this is the whole reason why this is a stupid app, but we're not the whole reason why I ended up wearing glasses. I was pulling out my phone late at night on my bed with the lights off, and I was staring at the screen, all white, by the way, which is why I'm a fan of dark, dark windows here, and dark skins and dark themes, so they don't damage your eyesight, man. I wish I would have never encountered this app in my life. I would have still had a perfectly well-aligned eyesight, but look at where I am now, suffering from astigmatism and whatnot. So there's a bunch of other options here. I recommend you check it out. And there's one more which I like to see whether or not I may be able to see it here and find it. It has to do with the overall language section here, which you can uncover overall. We have the alphabetical order, and when there's so much here, I had to recommend it. Oh, that's the one, the layer stacks. So you see the uncovered number of words, it's 8K or so, but on top here, there's a question mark in a layer section. You tap on that one. It's going to show you the range of all the words and map pretty much the knowledge map of what is yet for you to remember. From 100 all the way down to the 2,700. Until then, I would have started to analyze my speech and seeing, and I realized and come to terms with myself that everything that was in purple showed roughly words from that until then, till that particular number that I was lacking on. So the further down the line, the land knowledge map I got, the further down the rabbit hole I was into, the bigger, the wider the gap in the purple or color became. So I think that the more I go all the way down this rabbit hole, I'm going to be in depth with a lot more gray or maybe a lot more purple color. So the top is 24,000, 25K. So I was planning on getting there, but anyway, I was unable to. I dropped it off because this thing brought me to wearing glasses. I was like, again, like I said, terrible practices, lie down on my bed with my phone, staring at it for 7 hours nonstop, and that really tear out my eyes away. I was terrible, guys. So I recommend you do take care of your eyesight. Just want to give you a piece of advice in that regard. Also, moving forward, I want to show you another section here. It has to do with what comes with it, some benefits. And they, once you reach a certain height, certain rank, the website development team, they issue a certificate for you to showcase in your LinkedIn account and other social medias. It's completely sign up with start day, end day, and then also show off the number of words plus the number of words are yet to learn and whatnot. So they give you a free link for you to add to certification to your social media accounts. They give you a bunch of other delivered proof that you actually went through this particular training. Like I said, it's for free, most of it. But if you wish to upgrade to make use of the AI tools, you're more than welcome. That's all I have to share for this video for now. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to check me out, other videos, subscribe, follow, and comment in the videos. If you have any other requests from me to create for you while I'm creating this YouTube channel for you guys to make fully use of all the free resources out there instead of you guys going to school and learn a foreign language. Remember, this is GS Drivers. We focus on learning anything at all based on your recommendations and requests, so we can assist you guys whenever we have the chance. Have a good one. Remember, like always in every video, like I said, remember, you can learn anything. Elliot out.